Good day and welcome back to another DB Legends video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at what we can expect for part 3 of the Dragon Ball Legends 7th anniversary. Now part 3 is almost always nowadays exclusively a Ultra character. So part 3 is a Ultra character. It's not necessarily has to be thematic. There's not a necessity that it has to be super or like a hero, I should say, but I think a safe bet to say is that it's going to be a hero character. Those are usually the most hype. The part 3 Ultras have traditionally been fusions, Gogeta, Vegito, pretty much like almost exclusively fusions actually. Last year's was SS4 Gogeta, the years before was Blue Vegito, the year before that I think was Yellow Vegito, and then the year before that was Gogeta, I think, and that was all the Ultras for Annie. Someone will correct me if I'm wrong, but it's almost exclusively always a fusion. I think this year could potentially be different. Obviously, mainly because we already have kind of all the signature fusions. There are possibilities for fusions, of course, but I think one that players may potentially consider, and it's only because we have the new summon animations. Bardock and Goku were a summonable character in one of the previous anniversaries, a game original character, and that was based on the summon animation. Now we recently got a summon animation that features Beast Gohan and UI Goku. Now this is pretty cool because obviously well, it's a unique animation. We know they have sometimes turned unique animations into characters. Goku and UI Goku and Beast Gohan being a game original would help out Charlotte, who's been a big focus of part 2. Would also be able to do Son Family, which would help out the majority of the units from the celebration. And then also, could do Hybrid Saiyans, Pure Saiyans, something like that. It could be another kind of combo card, which would be very interesting. So it's really, from that perspective, potentially on the cards. I don't think it will be, but it is something to consider. Next, if you look at like Legends Limited options or characters that are Legends Limited, then we can rule out a lot of characters. Like obviously Cell recently got an Ultra, so he's off the table. I don't think we're going to see a Turles or a Broly. I think they're off the table. I do see some semblance in it being a Broly, but I think your next best bet is probably Daima. SS4 Mini Goku, transforming SS4 Goku, SS3 Goku into SS4 Goku. Very, very high chance it could be Daima. Legends does try to have a forefront focus on what's relevant in Dragon Ball. So like when Superhero came out, they did a lot of superhero stuff. Daima's kind of the same. It could definitely happen. I think the other alternative is a fusion, but a fusion that starts as a tag. So like the first Ultra tag, I think it would be the first Ultra tag, would be pretty big, pretty monumental. I mean, Gohan would also be the first Ultra tag. So I think a tag unit would be a good way to spice up Ultras. Would probably make them incredibly OP. There would have to be some real balancing. There already needs to be real balancing with Ultras, but I mean, really a real balance. But I think it could work. It could be something exciting. But yeah, I think it's either going to be Daima, a game original, or a tag fusion. That's kind of my predictions here. Let me know yours. And yeah, see you guys next time. Bye.